So I'm sure you've heard by now that Amazon's Fallout TV series has been absolutely crushing it with audiences. I guess fans really like it when you respect the source material. Gee, I wonder who's said that before ad nauseum. But now we're slowly getting early details about what's in store for Season 2. Will fans get more of what they want? Join me, dear viewer, as I dive back into the world of Fallout and explore the wasteland. Ever since the first teaser trailer dropped, many fans reacted positively. Those of us in the Fellowship and the 199 were understandably apprehensive. Modern Hollywood has fucked up so many projects over the course of the dark age of cinema that we were scared that Amazon would inject the message into it. But luckily, they didn't. Unlike with other projects Hollywood has shat out over the last several years, Fallout didn't contain any infallible Mary Sue girlboss tropes and no identity politics or ideology. Just plain good fun. But did fans of the games get everything they wanted? The story of the Fallout TV series is quite simple. It's a basic rehashing of Fallout 3, where the Vault Dweller goes off in search of her father. The other two characters they chose to feature in the cast are pretty interesting. We have the Ghoul, played by the ever-lovable Walton Goggins, who serves as both a character in the series, but also as a plot device that helps bridge the gap between the past and present and educate the audience on what led up to the War of 2077. Then we have Maximus, which serves as the audience's window into one of the franchise's biggest factions, the Brotherhood of Steel. What Season 1 got right that fans of the game like was the lore. The showrunners went out of their way to please the fans, almost to the detriment of normie audiences. Fallout has a very deep and rich world full of lore that fans of the games have fallen in love with over the decades. The show pretty much throws you straight into the action and you discover everything as the characters normally do. Now that I think about it, it's actually through the characters that you learn all about the lore. So what's in store for Season 2 and its lore? Given their location for this iteration of the Fallout series, I would have expected to see a Rad Scorpion or Cazador here and there, but there's only so much you can fit into a short season like Fallout got. Also, I wouldn't expect the showrunners to throw everything in and blow their load. After all, they want to have us keep coming back, so what exactly is in store for Season 2 as far as the creatures and the lore? From the final 2 episodes of the first season, we know that the New California Republic will be front and center in Season 2. The classroom scene that had everyone talking showed us the history of the NCR and essentially teased events that followed the story of New Vegas. And speaking of New Vegas, we got a full view of the city in the final shot of the season. In the credit crawl, we saw the town with all its lights shut off and fans were speculating that the show had retconned the events of New Vegas. But showrunners came out to reassure fans that they didn't. My guess, given all the clues from the first season, is that the story will revolve around powering up New Vegas and resurrecting the New California Republic with the cold fusion device that all the factions were gunning for in the first season. As far as the monsters are concerned, we know for a fact we'll be seeing Deathclaws in Season 2. The final shot of the first season clearly showed a Deathclaw skull before panning out to see New Vegas off in the distance. Given that we only got Gulpers, Radroachers, and Yao Guai in the first season, I would expect at least 3 more new enemy types to show up. We know one is the Deathclaw. But given that the second season will revolve around New Vegas, the new Radroaches will most likely be the Cazadors, and the new Yao Guais will be Rad Scorpions. For me, the scariest enemy aside from the Behemoths and the Deathclaws were the packs of Rad Scorpions. Man, fuck Rad Scorpions. As far as the plot is concerned, the teasing of the NCR along with the Brotherhood of Steel suggests that there will be a heavy emphasis on the politics of all the factions. Season 1 also showed us Robert House during the meeting between all the corporations that planned the bombs. So we know that that will be a heavy plot point. The thing I'm wondering about is whether they go for it all and also introduce Caesar's Legion, which was a huge part of New Vegas. And let's not forget the Enclave. Yeah, we'll be full up on factions in Season 2 for sure. Now, Season 2 was just greenlit, but hasn't been written yet. I'm sure the showrunners have a general idea of where to take the show, given how much they teased in the first season. But it'll be a while till we see any of it. A show like Fallout takes quite a bit of time with all the special effects and set design that has to be constructed. Amazon has given no clue as to when we might see a second season, but my guess would be at least late 2025, if not early 2026. Only time will tell though. But what do you guys think about all this? What would you want to see in Season 2? And do you like the setting of New Vegas for the show? Please do let me know down below in the comments, and as always, hit that like button, ring that notification bell, and smash that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.
Okie dokie.